Hey everyone, I just wanted to make an update video. Yesterday, my Discord account was compromised, and I'll explain how that happened shortly. But first, I just want to say I got my account back. However, Discord's response was slow and fully automated. I've gotten no personal contact with anybody at Discord. If I go through any support website there is, I'll get at least someone on the other line to speak to. Maybe you'll get an automated message first, and then you can speak to somebody. I still don't have anybody. Despite being partnered with Discord, despite having a partnered server, a verified server. In addition to that, Discord will only partner with one of your servers if not only you, but anybody who's an admin on that server has all of the account security fully set up. So two-factor authentication, an authenticator through their phone, everything set up. Despite this, Discord's automated message to me was suggesting that maybe I enable two-factor authentication so I can avoid this in the future, and that anything that the account did while it was not under my control is irreversible, no backup saved, and any of these servers that the hackers still have control of, who I know their accounts, I have chat logs with them. I recovered this account and I can see all the conversations that they were having. In fact, I can show them on screen as well. These guys own my server, but Discord will not give it back. They're just giving me automated responses. They don't care. I've also blown them up on Twitter, which they recommended either Twitter or email. I had sent them 4 support ticket emails yesterday, in which they did not respond for the entire day. So there's a 24-hour loss. It was only until this morning, a full day after, when all of the damage was already done. The thing about it, too, is we have confidential information. We have financial information. I have all of these DMs with different business partners or employees. And despite this, I'm treated like a new user on Discord who has no connection whatsoever to the platform. I've got servers with over 10,000 people in them. So you would think, even if you look at the DMs, even the people who hacked into the account said, oh, he's a partner. He'll get his account back in 10 minutes. So even they thought I would get my account back. And I didn't. So they just run amok. They stole anything they wanted to steal, whether it was my personal address or any kind of information they wanted to find through any of my DMs. They probably have what they want. They've gone through and ruined all of my servers. And they still own my biggest one, my Fire and Maneuver server, which that was probably one of my most important servers because I was going to use that to advertise my game when it fully released in January or February. But that's gone. And we know who owns it, but Discord won't do anything about it. So the platform is probably one of the worst. I mean, I've been on hold through crappy internet providers, or I've been just like trying to talk through different insurance companies. I've been on hold for like 8 hours straight, working through these horrible, you go through all those automated messages and then they won't have, I've gone through all of that, and even that was better than what Discord has no phone number to contact. I've got no one to personally contact. There's no one on Twitter who can help. Something that I forgot to mention is they took my Armchair History TV server in addition to my other server, my Fire Maneuver server, and turned that into a full scam server now, where they're promoting their game, their so-called game, which will take control of your computer. And also Discord does not care about that as well. And speaking of their Twitter, it seems like they're more concerned about posting memes on their Discord than actually resolving real issues. Most of these companies will have a support Twitter and a company Twitter. YouTube has one of those. In fact, the YouTube support, I've pinged them before, thinking I was just screaming into the void. And then within an hour or two, they actually do. They will give you some kind of response. And I've spoken against YouTube before, and I've seen them actually change for the better. I've seen them implement more tools and communicate easier. In fact, I've got a direct line now. I can go through a chat system. I mean, it's still someone I don't know, but at least I have a chat system where I can get in touch with someone at YouTube very quickly. Discord's just got absolutely nothing. And any kind of, I put in 4 support tickets via email. The only personalized response, and I did get a personalized response, the only one I got was, hey, sorry, we can't help you. I'll forward this over to the privacy team. That was the only personalized response I got. Past that, every single response has been automated, and there's been no interest in assisting me with restoring anything on my account. I get that they don't want to save any backups. They don't want to have any kind of reverting system built into Discord as a platform. So their policy is, if you lose it, we don't care. I get that. But they haven't even made the effort to assist me with saying, hey, are there any other accounts that have been compromised? Are there any servers that are now switched to the wrong owners? Is there anything we can do to just change the ownership at the very least? That wasn't even in their consideration. So I just want to make this video just to say how bad Discord is as a platform. I use it every single day to run my company and to grow my community, but the security measures they have in place are basically non-existent. To go into how this happened to me, I was in a voice call in a game development voice call with all of my developers, as well as the quality assurance team that we've built for the game to test out bugs with us. Okay, while in the voice call with this person, I go to mute and I look away for a few minutes, and I get a message from that same person that I was literally speaking to. So there's no case of, oh, well, Griffin, if some random, Discord emails me, they're like, if a random bot you don't know tries to send you a link, maybe you should not click on that. You're stupid for doing so. Okay, thanks, Discord. But this person I'm speaking to messages me and says, hey, I've got a friend who has a game they would like you to try and give some feedback on. Now, I'm in a game development server speaking to this person about game development, and they message me about game development and send me a link related to game development. I download zips. I click on links all the time from trusted members of my company when talking about relevant things. So this is no different from you speaking to, if you're an artist and you're in a call with a bunch of different artists and one says, hey, I've got a new portfolio, here's the link to it. It's an art portfolio, and you click on it and it is an art portfolio, and you go to download it and then everything's ruined. It's like, at some point, I don't even know how to avoid that. I know now I won't click on any links from anybody, even trusted friends. I'll need to go and speak to them. They'll probably have to go and screen share first. I'll probably need to make multiple Discord accounts to own different servers too, just to decentralize everything. But when I clicked on the link, it ran an exe, opened command prompt, and basically just leaked my whole computer. So I've got to wipe the whole computer. They've got all my passwords to everything, bank information, anything they need. And, it seemed so real. And the fact that I was speaking to this person in real time, muted, and then 2 minutes later got a DM, it's like, I don't know how I would have verified otherwise. So yeah, when I clicked that, then everything was gone. And again, the funny thing is with the DMs that these guys had back and forth, is them saying, well, he's a Discord partner. They're going to talk with him and they'll get it back. The guys who took the account had more faith in Discord. The ones who knew how to breach it and how easy it is to manipulate had more faith in Discord restoring my account than what they actually did. And I get 24 hours is a decent response time. I would say 24 hours is good for such a large service, for so many members. But when it's a partner and someone who has tens of thousands of members, and I'm not saying that to make myself sound important. The important thing here is that there are over 10,000 members who can then be given those links. So it's not necessarily I'm so important, therefore I should get priority. It's if my account has connection and can ping over 10,000 people who can then have their accounts compromised, then I need to get priority to speak with someone to at the very least, have a nuclear option to freeze the account while an investigation happens. But instead, I've got nothing to do. My phone was fully set up. I could see, I was like in this weird limbo state where my Discord was half logged out, so I could actually see what this person was doing, but I couldn't interact with any of the interfaces on my desktop. So I could click on settings, see them changing my name, see them changing my profile, and I just still saw my phone number right there. And I'm like, how come my phone never got verified? And the last thing I'll say too is these guys went through all kinds of my accounts. They went through my Spotify. They went through Minecraft of all things. I was able to restore and prevent those accounts from being breached incredibly easily. I got phone notifications. I got email notifications. I could quickly change the password and lock them out. It was so easy to keep them out of any other thing. But Discord, that was so absolutely easy to breach. Change the email. I mean, when you change your email on Discord, they don't even, like, I'll re-enter my old email and be like, all right, here's my old email. And it goes, oh, sorry, an account with this email never existed. Why wouldn't they have a system that says, oh, wait, we recognize this is an older email you're using to get in. We also recognize you've got full phone access with the two-step verification. So you've got something physical that the original owner had, the phone that is verified to this account. You've got their old email, and you can verify that old email and any kind of backup emails. The fact that it ignores all of that and says, oh, sorry, it switched it to a new... By the way, I have the guy's email. I've got his IP address. I've got where they live. I've got all that information. I'd love to give it to Discord because these guys, as soon as they took my account, I had someone reach out to them and say, hey, about that game, because they're now advertising the game that I had clicked on to hack my account. We had a guy say, hey, that game I want to try too. How do I open it with Zip? Do I use this link? And he links a tutorial on how to use Zip. They both click on it. And it tracked all of the information about these people. So I've got anything I need to know. I'm not going to use it against them. I don't want to escalate the situation. But I'll provide that information to someone like Discord if they need to be IP banned, so they don't just make a new account and just keep doing what they're doing. But I've got no way to communicate with them. So I've got a bunch of useless information, and I still have problems. I still have a server I can't get access to. And now I've got to rebuild everything from scratch. And I've got no one to help me out. So that's just the frustration of this situation. I get messages on a daily basis asking me to click links, or you get a free prize. Click this link here. I've been on the internet since I was a kid, and if somebody's speaking to me and then sends me, I don't even know if that guy who sent me the message was in on it. So I don't know if his account was compromised or what it was, but that was like such perfect timing for all of that to occur. It's whatever. Anyways, I've got links to our servers in the description if you want to rejoin them if you had left. I'm going to try to get the Fire Maneuver server back. In the worst case, we'll just have to rebuild it from scratch. I'll put the link to the new Fire Maneuver server. So, that's all I wanted to say. I will wrap up now, and we'll have a video coming out shortly as well.